One day a man was summoned into another world with three other people, when immediately the three people were getting praise as the heroes. And to confirm, they checked their status and found they were very talented and gifted with magic. And the princess asked them to save their kingdom. While all this was happening, our hero was very confused. There is one more hero, one man printed to our hero. So they checked his status and found out our hero name was Makoto Tsushui, 27 years old, and his skill was online grocery. Upon learning this, they laughed at home and insulted him. Later they were in front of the king, where the three people accepted to fight the demon lord, whereas our hero was not willing to fight and wanted to live a normal, quiet life. So they sent him with 20 pieces of gold coins. But now everything was staring at him in the town due to his clothes, so he decided to buy new clothes and rented a room at a hotel. Our hero checked his status for some information and reconfirmed his unique skills were online grocery. Upon trying his skill, he found out that he could buy items from his modern world by putting in a coin, and the delivery was fast, which made him happy and exited to leave this town. So our hero took a horse carriage to go to another town, where on the way he learned that appraisal skills are only possessed by heroes summoned from another world. And this kingdom was on the verge of destruction, and the borders will close soon. Upon arriving to another town, he found out that his next ride was suspended. So our hero went to a bar, where he found out that the ride was suspended to not let anyone run away, as it would decrease the size of the army. At evening, our hero goes to a guild house to hire escorts to take him to the kingdom of Venan on foot. After the payment was done, the counter lady called for a name called Werner, who is now assigned as the escort of our hero and is a leader of a guild. And they agreed to leave next morning. The next morning they met outside and started their journey. On their journey they took a little lunch break and found out that the food cooked by our hero is very delicious. And after the break was over, they started their journey, but quickly they found monsters, and the escorts started their jobs and kills the monsters. Seeing this, our hero is startled, else he was a little chicken. When the fight was over, they were left with tons of meat, which our hero offered to cook for them. And they started enjoying their dinner. But at that time they were unaware that something was watching them from a distance in the forest. Later, as they were enjoying their dinner, they finally noticed the creature behind the bushes and found out that it was in Fenrir, a monstrous wolf. But to their surprise, it just wanted to taste their food, as it smelled very good. So our hero offered his food. After eating it, the Fenrir demanded for more food, as the little food was not enough for his large body. So our hero got to work and cooked more food for him. After almost finishing the whole stock, the Fenrir said that he was surprised that our hero was able to satisfy our hero with so little meat, to which our hero was surprised. And also the Fenrir wanted to form a contract with our hero as his familiar. But as we know, our hero is a coward. He tried to refuse the offer, but he saw the look on the Finger's face, and the guild members nodding yes. He accepted the offer and formed a contract. So now our hero's job was to look after the meals of him, the Fenrir said, to which our hero was in shock. The next day on the journey, they're talking about how the country won't leave our hero alone, as he has tamed the legendary Fenrir. When suddenly Fel, which was the name of the Fenrir that our hero gave, interrupt them and ask for food. So they took a little break, and our hero started cooking. When Fel asked for meat, our hero told him to hunt his own food for meat, as the stock is almost finished due to him. So Fell left for hunt. Seeing this, the guild members praised our hero for being courageous. When Fell came back, he brought a rock bird with him. Seeing this, the guild members were surprised, as it is an B-rank monster and very hard to kill even for their entire group together. The rock bird's materials were very valuable, so the hero asks Fell if he would be okay to let the guild members have the materials for exchange for the skinning of the buyer. To which Fell agreed, as he was only interested in the meat. After the bird was skinned and cut out, hero started cooking and made a dish called rock bird teriyaki with onion soup, which looked and tasted delicious. And they enjoyed their lunch. After eating, they finally reached the kingdom of Venan. When our hero saw that lots of guard were coming out, which could be due to the Fenrir. So the guild leader offered to go first to explain everything. After that, they were questioned at the gate by the guards, and our hero promised they Fell won't go on a rampage, to which Fell replied to not compare him with those dumb monsters and won't harm anyone as long as they won't mean any harm to them. Seeing the Fenrir talk, the guards were surprised and finally allowed them permission to the kingdom, but with the condition to keep Fenrir under control. And our hero agreed to it. Entering the town, they were asked for guild cards, and obviously our hero did not have one. So the security told him those without guild card must pay 5 silver coins and 2 silver coins for a familiar. After that, they finally entered the kingdom. On their way, and the leader told our hero that he will be busy, as his news will get to the ears of the Marquis of the area. And soon the king will find out. Hearing this, our hero was devastated. But it was okay, as he was not planning to stay here long and wanted to travel and experience another world. The leader asks our hero to join Adventurers Guild or the Merchants Guild, as it would be helpful. Hearing that, our hero decides to join the Merchants Guild, as he can see himself running food stand and selling new products. One group member asks him about the skinning of the meat that Fell would bring, and Adventurers Guild does these things and purchases the remains. Hearing this, our hero was in a dilemma, as he cannot see himself as an adventurer. If you are unsure or not, join both, said one lady, and explained it is not very common, but some people do it. When they reached the town, which also caused money to enter, our hero was called by a man who was a servant of the Marquis Rindle, and told that he wants our hero to visit his residence, as our hero have tamed a legendary Fenrir, to which our hero refused. But the man did not pursue him, so Fell had to stop him and threatened him away. The guild leader asks our hero if it was okay, as nobles are uptight about keeping their appearance, and Fell replied, "Don't worry, he will take anything they throw at them." Now they finally part ways after the job was done, and parted ways. Our hero and Fell headed towards the Merchants Guild to register, but will later go to the Adventurers Guild too. They reached the Merchants Guild, where everyone was staring at them in shock. Our hero asks the country lady to join the guild, and she gave a brief explanation. That Merchants Guild is a cross-continental organization, and are divided into 5 levels. The annual taxes and fee are based on their ranks. The lady suggests him to start from Iron rank, and gave him his guild card. Our hero asks the lady of the guild purchases anything. Lady replied it depends on what it is. So our hero said he will be back tomorrow with some goods. Later, Fell had to sleep in the stable for the night, as the inn doesn't allow monsters inside. But Fell doesn't care about that and just wants food, so our hero started cooking and made a dish called Red Boar Steak Bowl. They enjoyed their dinner and went to sleep. The next morning, our hero went to the counter lady and brought some goods with him. After checking, the lady invited him to a room where he met the guild master. And the guild master said that he never saw these kinds of salt and pepper and was high quality enough to present the king. After dealing with the master, our hero came with 10 copper coins and 17 gold coins, and won't have to worry about money for a while. After that, our hero went to the Adventurers Guild to register. The counter lady here was very different and rude to our hero. Our hero registered and was a G rank adventurer and could only accept G and F rank missions. After registration, our hero looked for a mission where he found a herbs gathering mission, which looks easy, and planned to start tomorrow. The next morning they reached the spot, and Fel was still hungry, so Fel placed a barrier on our hero and left for hunt. After Fel left, our hero started the job, but it was easy for him as he has appraisal skill and see which plants are weed and which are the herbs from far away. After gathering enough herbs, our hero started cooking. During this, Fel returned with a rock bird. Fel told our hero that he had more left in the edge of the forest as he can't carry all the monster together. Next, Fel saw that our hero was not making meat but a dish called spaghetti. At first, Fel was hesitant of the food, but after trying it, he really liked it and they enjoyed their lunch. After lunch, they went to pick up rest of the monsters, and our hero saw the pile of monsters and shocked by it, and started to store it. During this, our hero was hesitant about one monster, which was an ore. So Fel told that humans eat it all the time, and our hero assumes it was like a pig. After storing all the monsters, Fel gave our hero a ride on his back and reached the town very fast, and entered the Adventurers Guild to give the herbs in exchange for money, where our hero told that he had some monsters too and wanted to skin them and take the meat. So our hero went to storage room with the butcher. Seeing all the monsters, the butcher was shocked as they were all in a rank monsters. The butcher said that the work will be done by tomorrow. So our hero asked for meat of one of the monster for dinner, to which the butcher said to take the ore. Our hero took the ore meat and made 2 versions of pork piccata for dinner. At first our hero hesitated, but after eating he thought it was as delicious as a brand named pig. The next morning they went back to the Adventurers Guild, where everything was done, and our hero received 202 gold coins and also a demonic stone which contained magic inside. Also, the butcher told our hero that every ranked or higher monster have it. After leaving on the town road, people were staring at Fel and talking about whether it was a greater wolf or a Fenrir. While our hero and Fel were talking about leaving the town as soon as possible. On their way of leaving, they stopped at a spot for camping, and instead of cooking tonight, they ordered food online, such as meat dumplings, and warmed it before enjoying the dinner. After dinner, Fel was feeling energetic, so our hero checked and found that his status went up by eating his food. So Fel casted a spell on hero and went for hunting, and our hero went to sleep. During the search for prey, Fel found his first target, a rock, which he defeated with 1 swipe. Next was a giant deer, which was defeated with mere lightning magic. After that he found a group of orcs and defeated them with wind magic. Then he saw a rare general, and as expected he was no match for Fel too. But then he saw a chimera and attacked it with lightning magic. The next, our hero was shocked with all the piles of monsters and told Fel that Japanese Weiju was banned from now on. And this ends part 1. Please like and subscribe for part 2. Thank you.